The ellipse command is a very powerful design aid. If we come over here to the draw drop down, here's the ellipse command here, and let's work through it. It first asks us for a center point, so we'll pick the end of that particular arc. It wants the rotation angle and first radius, so we'll go to there, and then it wants the second radius, and can you see the ellipse is now going to be drawn from one red line to the other, and I'll click it and in goes the ellipse. So now we have this complex parabola shape moving through here. Imagine this was a very small courtyard and we were doing a design. So now if we use this is the cutting edge and this is the cutting edge, we can get rid of all that ellipse, but we're left with that lovely curving shape through there. The point command would be then really handy to put our setup points along here, and we'd cluster our setup points along here where we need more information for the construction team. So there's our ellipse, and you might like to practice with it. At its present state of development, GardenCAD won't actually allow you to trim this ellipse. If I go Modify and Trim, pick the red line as a cutting edge and the cyan line as a cutting edge, and then right click, it asks us now to select the object to trim, and if we click that object there, you can see it won't take that ellipse out. It won't even presumably take this one out either, so you cannot trim an ellipse. So the only way to get that particular shape through there would be to use our polyline command, and with entity snap at nearest we can go click, click, whoops, it's jumping. Oh, that's interesting. See how it's not working? It's not actually jumping to the ellipse through there. So I would have to place all of that by eye. I'll hit escape, right click, go back to drafting aids, take off object snap. Now we can go back to we'll make our color a different color so that you can see it. We'll go to a color 10, which is almost a red. Now draw, polyline, and we can do this by eye, and I better roll in and give myself a better chance of doing it. So there, 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 and there, pan that down, roll in, and there, and there, and there. I need to practice this, don't I? There's polar tracking must be on, which is actually giving me difficulty. I'll hit escape, go back into drafting aids, polar tracking, yes, we'll take that off, we'll roll back out again and start again and see if we can't do a better job. Why don't we start here and track down that way, because it's a little easier to do. So it's draw polyline, and now we've got a more accurate crosshair. If I go right in, you can see I can get to that point there, right on there, and there, and there. Roll out a little bit, pan across, and you can see I'm tracking my way down here. I'm still getting my nice shape. I'll pan a bit more, zoom in, there, there, and I'm nearly done. Down there and to that point there, and enter. In goes our polyline. Now we can hit our ellipse and erase it, and there's our nice shape. So although it's taken us a couple of extra steps to get there, we still have that nice curving shape. But you've seen how you have to be very aware of the drafting aids that you've got on as you are drawing.